Is Sunday the 19th of April 2015, and this is a response video to Bobby, who apparently is one of Crrow777's disciples, followers, and defenders, and he's posted this comment under my video Crrow777 Crow's Lunar Wave Proof Debunked. And let's have a look at his comment. Now you can see that he's typed quite a tome there, and it goes on, and I've started replying, and you'll notice that I've got this far, and then I've decided it's probably going to be easier for me to make a response video. You'll see that I started off TLDR, which, if you don't know, stands for too long, didn't read, and I started replying to the first point, and then I decided to read on, and it goes on, and I thought, no, I'll just pick up the headset and record a video and respond that way. So let's start with what Bobby has to say. But first of all, let's just check out Mr. Bobby. Let's open his channel in a new link, in a new tab, Bobby. Here we go. Let's have a look at his videos. Oh, this channel has no videos. Let's go to the About tab. Nothing on the About tab. Joined January 24th, 2015. Interesting. Let's go to the Home tab. No recent activity. Let's go to the Google Plus for Mr. Bobby. Bobby. No photos, no posts, no videos, nothing to see, just an anonymous fake account. So let's hear what Mr. Bobby has to say today. Posted 50 minutes ago. Dazza the cameraman, your control test example is a muddled cell phone video of a plane flying across the moon. Better yet, you're demonstrating your vast experience through VLC and simply pausing, unpausing said clip. That's some sweet evidence you've got there. I mean, seriously, Dave. Are you being paid that much to laughably debunk truth sayers? There isn't an ounce of evidence in all that horseshit you post. You're using an embarrassing array of equipment. You've posted videos from unnamed sources that suddenly become your own proof. Crrow777 may actually be wrong, and history from a certain point in time will eventually reflect this, but you're grasping at some seriously thin straws to try and debunk the lunar wave, and I'd love to know why. The really funny part is that Crrow777 is starting to get some large amounts of attention, and you're launching this array of relatively unwatched clips in an unprofessional campaign to debunk him. Funny timing. Okay, so let's look at that first block, and I've responded to much of that already. So I'm guessing that Mr. Bobby hasn't watched any of my other more detailed and properly edited videos about this, including the 2 videos that Crrow777 has had removed by his YouTube agent, in other words censorship, using 2 false DMCA copyright strikes which are now under appeal. I fully expect that my 2 videos will be restored in about 3 or 4 weeks once the appeal process has gone through. Now, Mr. Bobby asked me how much I'm getting paid. Well, since June 2014, since I set up monetization, I can't tell you exactly what the monetization rates are, and I'm not allowed to tell you anyway, contractually, but I can tell you that it works out for me, and my views, to less than $1 per day since I set up monetization. So how much am I getting paid? What was your question at the top there? You said, are you being paid that much to laughably debunk truth sayers? Well, for the work that I'm doing, I'm getting paid pretty lousy, if you really want to know. Less than $1 per day it works out to. You go on to say, there isn't an ounce of evidence in all the horseshit you post. Really? Well, see my first comment. I think I've already covered that. I've uploaded several videos, and for all the people that are saying why all the videos is because people keep saying, oh, you haven't debunked that because Crow's telescope wasn't out of focus when he was looking at the moon. So then that means follow-up videos to show that even if I'm focused on the sun, for example, and I'll do another one using the moon, and we will demonstrate that even focused on the moon, you will also get donut ships. Okay, so the reason for the extra videos is because people are asking for them. They're demanding more proof and saying, you haven't proved this, you haven't proved that, when I believe I have. And if you read the other comments under the videos, then plenty of other people believe that I've proved it as well. But for all those doubters, I'm happy to provide more evidence to prove the point. So don't complain when I upload more videos because you ask for them. Right? Now, you're using an embarrassing array of equipment. Well, really? Well, if you want to call a New Zealand $14,000 14-inch Meade LX200 telescope, or an 8-inch Meade LX10 telescope, or a factory modified special Canon 60DA DSLR camera. The A in the DA stands for astrophotography, by the way. It's got a special factory modified filter in it which does not cut out the infrared and red colors, the hydrogen alpha that you want for astrophotography. And or a Lunt Solar 60 telescope that we filmed the transit of the International Space Station across the disk of the Sun with, and a ZWOAS 1120mm planetary camera. George is more familiar with that one. He used that one to film the transit as well. And or proper beta solar filters, which interestingly a lot of the Nibiru hunters use the insides out of the old floppy disks. No, we're using proper beta solar filters on the telescopes, and we've also got the Lunt Solar 60 telescope for looking at the Sun as well. Now, it's true, I don't own a lot of this gear myself because I don't have the budget for it. I wish I did, but I am a member of my local astronomical society and I have free access to this gear. I'm a committee member and I'm an active member of the local observatory, and I can use this gear whenever I need to. I have free access to it. So I don't need to go out and buy expensive gear. That's what I pay my yearly membership for. That's what the club members pay their membership for, so they have access to this gear. You say you've posted videos from unnamed sources that suddenly become your own proof. Unnamed sources, really? Well, maybe your listening and reading comprehension skills aren't too good, because I gave the sources of those videos in the description underneath my videos, and also I said in my videos, the two videos in fact that Crrow777 has had removed with false copyright claims against my work, which were fair use. So those two videos were from Crosswind and from Flugsnug on YouTube. You can go to their channels yourself, you can send them a private message, and you can ask them to send you the clips, or if you can use the clips yourself for analysis. That's exactly what I did. They came back to me, they replied. They both replied by email as well. I've been in email contact with both of them. And Crosswind sent me the two clips in the raw unedited form, so that I could analyze them and use them in my video clips with his permission. But if you don't believe me, contact them yourself. You can see the videos on their channels, Crosswind and Flugsnug. Check them out, contact them, ask them for the videos. What else did he have to say? The funny part is that Crow is starting to get some large amounts of attention, and you're launching this array of relatively unwatched clips in an unprofessional campaign to debunk him. Funny timing. Well, Bobby, whatever your name is, Bobby, it certainly got under your skin, didn't it? Okay. Now the thing is that I've been being asked by several people over the last 12 months or so to look at these clips by Crow and to give them my opinion. They've also been posted on my Facebook discussion page, Voices of Reason to Explain X, and people have asked me to look at them, and that is what I've been doing. In fact, there were recent posts on VORTEX where people posted Crow's clips and asked about them, and we discussed them in great depth. And I said at that time, and this was just before I posted my what I called my debunking preview video as a response to those people, that I would have to follow up with a more detailed analysis video, and that is what I've been doing. Unfortunately, because of my health, I have chronic fatigue. I'm not able to sit down and do a great big long detailed video all at once. I just don't have the energy and the concentration, so I tend to take little bites at a time, and I will put all of those clips together, the best of the clips. I'll put them together into one great big video at the end of it, so that people don't have to watch lots of little clips. Now we get to the interesting stuff down here. You say, tell you what, if you invest in a professional set of equipment and show me some debunked clips that you took yourself, meaning unnamed sources didn't email them to you, and those clips don't include horrible angles of airplanes paused in VLC, I'd give you 5 minutes to prove yourself. As it stands, you use third-party clips which may have been doctored. Well, you contact them yourself, check it out. To prove your own theories, you've invested in a grand total of $0 in equipment to prove your own theories. I've already explained that. You haven't enlisted the help of a single fact to help you in your campaign of throwing rocks, and your avalanche of bad press makes me want to punch you in the fucking face. Excuse the language, people. I'm just reading what he said. Regardless of whether Crrow777 is right, he earned the right to be where he is by doing the research, buying the gear and donating thousands of hours to find an objective truth, all the while telling audiences to question his own words, which is exactly what I've been doing, and to find their own truth, which is exactly what I've been doing. You come campaigning out from nowhere like the little jealous shit that you are, and all the while you evade the facts. Really? Well, I guess you haven't watched my videos very well, have you? Either that or your comprehension skills are very lacking. Let's be real honest here. You're a disinformation specialist. Your primary goal is to discredit truth whenever it becomes too popular. Keep grabbing your rocks. One day they'll come crashing through your window and the noose secured around your neck. The people you protect are not your allies. Whoa, so is this a threat, is it? Very interesting. I've noticed you challenged a fellow YouTuber to a Skype duel. Are you looking for a second chance to come back from that embarrassment you had with Crrow777? How about you tell me where you work, after which you can tell me your favourite porn is, and what your girlfriend's name is. Tell me every detail of your life, and then you can Skype me along with your significant other. Once you have your lies in order and give me a call, I'll proceed to unwrap every lie you've surrounded yourself with to sound intelligent on this channel. You sad little shits always operating on this level like you think no one will know what you really are and display your bullshit to the world. No one is ever who they portray themselves to be. Yes, and I think that that would especially apply to Mr. Bob Bobby. At least Mr. Bob Bobby, my name is not a secret. Although my name is Dazza the Cameraman on YouTube, that was the name that was chosen for my channel by my 12-year-old son about 4 or 5 years ago when my channel was set up, before I even got into this debunking. It's no secret that my name is David Gregg. If you go to the About tab on my channel, you will find a link to my Facebook page, which takes you straight to my profile. It's no secret who I am. Who are you, Mr. Bob Bobby? Hey? Let's hear you front up for a Skype call, or are you too chicken shit to do that? Hey? Are you a coward to hide behind a fake profile and make these threats of violence? Let's see you come out from under your rock, you little slug. And as for your questions, I think I've more than answered them. And you're going to get a hiding on this channel. I can't wait for the response. Hello YouTube, this is Dazza the Cameraman. Today is Sunday the 19th of April 2015, and this is a response video to Bob Bobby, who apparently is one of Crrow777's disciples, followers, and defenders, and he's posted this comment under my video Crrow777 Crow's Lunar Wave Proof Debunked. And let's have a look at his comment. Now you can see that he's typed quite a tome there, and it goes on, and I've started replying, and you'll notice that I've got this far, and then I've decided it's probably going to be easier for me to make a response video. You'll see that I started off TLDR, which, if you don't know, stands for too long didn't read, and I started replying to the first point, and then I decided to read on, and it goes on, and I thought, no, I'll just pick up the headset and record a video and respond that way. So let's start with what Bob Bobby has to say. But first of all, let's just check out Mr. Bob Bobby. Let's open his channel in a new link, in a new tab, Bob Bobby. Here we go. Let's have a look at his videos. Oh, this channel has no videos. Let's go to the About tab. Nothing on the About tab. Joined January 24th, 2015. Interesting. Let's go to the Home tab. No recent activity. Let's go to the Google Plus for Mr. Bob Bobby. Bob Bobby. No photos, no posts, no videos, nothing to see. Just an anonymous fake account. So let's hear what Mr. Bob Bobby has to say today. Posted 50 minutes ago. Dazza the Cameraman, your control test example is a muddled cell phone video of